Hey everybody, FunshineX here, another episode of One More Island. We're going to try and advance to Tier 4 today. I have turned the audio up a little bit on the game, so hopefully that works. I think by the time we beat the game, we'll get the audio in a perfect spot, right? Yeah, I want to tell you that I have actually already tried to film this before, and I got into Tier 4, and the entire ecosystem or whatever just crashed and burned. Like, people were dying left and right. I was running out of stuff. It's crazy how fickle this system is. Like, you hire like 3 people and it just can throw the whole thing out of whack and you're just dying. So before we get into it, I just want to show that I've expanded this island to just have a ton more crops. It's just all farming, pretty much. I've got a little bit of section up here. I think I probably need to get more coffee. We might be overdoing on spices. You can see I got this entire spice farm that really is just kind of sitting idle with a bunch of spice, harvested spice, and maybe up there too. But that was because when I first tried to film, I just like all my spice was gone. Everybody needed spice. They're all dying. So I came back and I built tons of spice farms. And then everybody started dying because they were out of tea. And I'm like, come on, guys. You don't need to have tea to survive. So I built a whole new tea plantation, increased the amount of wells. Now we have 7 of the tea kettles going, put brick paths everywhere so they could get around faster. It looks like we're now at the point where we need to increase our hop production again. It's just one thing after another. It's crazy. But yeah, I think we're at a stable-ish point, that it's... Oh no, I think I might be running low on fish in this island. Let's get a few more fishers. And I never know how many, like, do I just need 1? Do I need a few? I don't know. This is the worst thing. The withering crops, like, because I'm not using sprinklers because they suck. Like, you'll watch some of these and it'll be the entire farm, like, withered and died. And when your system is like this, close to destroying itself, you lose this many crops and you're going to have a bad day. Like, look at all those coffee crops that just died. And then there's no, like, removing it all everywhere, and they won't do it manually. You got to come tell them on every single farm to clean up. Oh, look at that one. Luckily that was spice, but yeah, it's pretty bad. So should we see if... Oh, I've also got 2 trade ships on every single route. On the Tier 2, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 routes. So that we have those. That's partially anticipation of when we expand to Struck Island. I'm going to have a longer travel time to go around. So if I get 2 ships, you'd think maybe they'll be better. We're hoping. But yeah, this fishing is nervous. I'm just going to go ahead and get 1 more just in case. Okay. Yeah. And then this island down here, not this island. Maybe it's this one. This one usually has a ton of idle workers. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're probably getting rid of the bad crops. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah, so 13 idle, 11 idle. So I think what we're going to do is grab this ship I just built for the purpose of expanding. Let's take as much wood as we have. And a bunch of stone. Maybe some fish. Yep, so they can survive. And what else do I need to put here? Could take some bricks. I could take some tools. Yeah, we're probably okay. Load up on the wood. And 1 more thing of fish. You got it? There we go. Okay. I think that's enough. I'm going to sail down to this island here to pick up some people. I'm just going to run at super speed here for a minute. Because it seems like once you hire people, if you no longer need them, there's nothing you can do, really. You can't, like, fire them or kill them, right? You just have to ship them back and forth with a ship, move them around. So that's what we're doing. We're going to send them to another island. It's probably a suicide mission. I don't have a good record of people living. All right. And then the other thing I notice is when you tell them to get on a boat, they take a minute. Like this little timer here, that means I'm on my way, don't leave yet. So you actually have to wait till they're on the boat. All right, they are ready to go. I also can't see the mini map when the harbor trade is up, but let's head on over here. And look at this. As I said, I was somewhat stable. We are just like almost out of bread. Like you guys have, no, they don't have enough to eat. What is going on with the bread makers? Are you? Yeah, the problem with bread is you can't upgrade mills to be a higher tier. So I think I'm gonna have to make another mill. I want to make the distillery for the whiskey here. And we could just expand this grape farm and get rid of this one, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go zone, unzone you, no, unzone this one, and deconstruct. And then we'll actually deconstruct the door too. Okay. And then this one, we'll expand the zone to there. And foundations. Go away, taxes paid lady. And walls. Why won't that build? Hello? I don't know. I'll have to wait till they get rid of some stuff first, but we'll expand this. Hopefully we get a few more mills working here, and that improves our bread production. I'm a little nervous. But this ship did make it over here. As long as we only do tier 1 on here for a little bit, they just need fish to survive, so we won't have to worry about bread. So we can go ahead and start building some zones here. Back up to tier 1, we need a harbor. And I think right here is good for a harbor. Let's keep it small for the moment, because we don't want to use all of the foundations. Okay, and then we want a flag, put it there, buoy pier, and a few stockpiles. Okay, that should be enough for that. And then we'll leave a spot for a path, and then let's get a market. And again, we'll just do a pretty small one for now. Tier 1 only. Oh, it's complaining. We need bigger. There we go. Fountain and a tier 1 stall. Oh, it needs foundation. Been a while since I built tier 1 market here. Okay, and that should be good. Oh, we need one more zone, and that is a fisher. And we'll just let them fish on this whole island here. Barrel, nice close. Pier. And then let's do one fisher for now. And I think we're good. Okay, so we can go ahead and kick some stuff into gear here. Get going. And just in case, I'm going to sell this one back here. Oops, is that that's why? Yeah, okay. Just in case we run out of wood, and I can just send some back really quick. The other thing I could do is get one of these minor sawmills going. That way, any trees that they cut down, I can turn into wood as well. How's our taxes coming? Oh, these people are still not getting rid of all their withered crap. Feel free to remove your withered stuff. Oh, so many. And it's like it's the initial heat wave kills a bunch, but then also if you don't like water it again real quick, they'll die. And I don't know, it's just like there's not enough farmers to do that or something. So yeah, they don't produce enough coffee so that by the time this ship comes to get coffee, it's replenished so that it can take a full 100. Which means I only get a delivery of about 20 to 50 to 40 maybe here, and it runs out before the next ship arrives because I've got 6 coffee brewers trying to chug coffee out. The bread issue is still going strong, so let's finish this thing. Oh, now I've not got wine going either. Yeah. Oh, it's because I didn't put foundations here. That's the problem. And then over here, I need a brick wall. Can you guys go build me a wall, please? I'm gonna have to watch these grapes and see if I need to plant some more. It looks like they got a surplus at the moment. We got like no idle workers here. That's probably because I have most of them as carriers. Yeah, I only have 80 carriers. Oh, it looks like we lost a tier 1. Hey, you don't get to be tier 3, dude. Sorry. There are no generic tier 3 people. Yeah, we can get. Oops. Oh crap. No. Downgrade. Get up. Move over. And then higher. Okay. We keep nice round numbers, right? Like they've almost built this. We can probably say, go ahead and remove the wall in between you. And then we're going to build a few more mills. Move this right here. Come on, people. And then this one can move here. And then we should have enough room to put the 5th one. And then we'll just have a lot of wheat or flour. Hopefully that's enough to make the bread that we need. Just need you to move that over a little bit. There you go. Okay, we hired 3 new people there, so we better hire 3 more people over here. Okay, if these bread guys run out of flour now, I'm gonna be upset. We might need to get another oven. Because we're shipping bread everywhere, right? Yeah, they're running low on bread. Just need to make sure they're not running out of bread. Yeah, they have a little bit. What about you guys? We've got a good amount. Okay. This ship here is trying to collect some gold ore because this research for the deep mining requires 30 gold ore. But I only produce technically 1.1 a minute times 2, so 2.2 a minute. And some's going to the gold smelter, some's going to get the exquisite clothes, the exquisite tailor, whatever. And then, yeah, and then some's going into this little stockpile here. So it's not a fast thing. And it's actually interesting because if I got it, it would go faster because then I would get more gold out of these things. Anyway, how are these guys doing down here? Did they finish? Oh, did they all die? No. We need a worker. Not a work. We need a worker here. And here. Okay. They should be able to survive now because they're all tier 1, right? Let me just go to management. They're all tier 1 people. Okay, good. All they need is fish. Yeah. What is this missing? Oh, the fountain hasn't built yet. I need more stone. Okay, let's get more stone then. Is this the... I think it is. And might as well bring some bricks down there too. I paid my taxes, lady. Get off my back. Okay, that's heading down there. We'll want to get some more stockpiles down there. But I think what I can do up here is get the distillery going so we start getting our whiskey. I mean, we've got tons of wheat and tons of barrels. So we're just going to need a big thing for whiskey and then a couple wells for the water. So go down to tier 4, whiskey distillery. This thing's going to be quite big. I don't build anything small anymore. It's interesting, a game like Satisfactory or Factorio or something like that. You start with a small base and then you almost always, at least in Satisfactory, I find I migrate to another place to build my big base. But this game, because your starter island has so much of the stuff you need, you can't really just be like, leave it behind and then go build everything on another island. It kind of, your starter base turns into your main base. Otherwise, it would take significant effort to have everything duplicated on all the other islands. So maybe you could. I just find it means that like some of these places that I built at the beginning of the game, like this sawmill, were adequate at the beginning, but are no longer. Well, maybe it is, but you know, I should have saved more room to expand these things. And maybe knowing what I know now about how much space this takes up, but I'm almost used the whole island. I mean, there's a little bit of the perimeter, but otherwise, we are using pretty much the whole island. Okay, are we still having issues with withered crops? My goodness. It's like they're marked, but they just won't. They're not doing it. Because even though they have 13 idle people, they won't go do it. All right, so Struck Island, did you complete your market? Yes. We need to offload all this stuff. Okay. So now they'll be able to finish their market. And now I can be able to expand the harbor. Oh. I don't know if I built it big enough. This should be okay. I'll just go down. Okay. So we'll have the building supplies here. So that's going to be wood, stone, bricks, and tools. Then there's fish, bread, clothes, and apple cider or whatever. Then there's all the tier 2 stuff. And all the tier 3. Do we need tier 3? Maybe we do. And then we've got our imports and exports. So we want 3 for diamonds, 3 for picture frames, imports. What are we importing? I don't remember, but let's build 3 more. Can never have too many stockpiles, right? Okay, so again, I said you're on bricks, you're on tools. Okay, and having that many means I should be able to go in our trade route and go to building materials, add a harbor, get Struck in here. Now I think I want to go from Wellesley to Struck, then to Clark. So let's move Struck up one. I think that's a better path. And then Struck, we need to offload a few things. Brick. And tools. Okay. So then tier 1, so we'll put fish in here. And bread, and that's going to be the kicker is, will I have enough bread to bring a bunch down here? We got fish, bread, cider, and clothes. Okay, that's our tier 1. Tier 2, beer, sausage, tea. And the unusual one, spices. Okay. And then the last one, if you would move, lady. Oh, I need to expand the zone here. Lady, move. She's just taking up the space and she won't move at all. That is so weird. Okay. Before I start sending tier 1 and tier 2 and tier 3 stuff down here, I'm going to make sure I have just a good amount. So yeah, we are still dying on bread. Not as bad as we were. But we have enough flour now, so maybe we're just not getting enough things. Oh, and I did make it a tier 3. I don't know if I showed that off. That's supposed to make them go faster. But we're just eating so much. So if I worry I put a bunch more on a ship, it's all just going to go away. Let's look at this. Who's got bread? So Canimbla has 54 or 50.4. And then who else is the tier 1? Oh, they've got a good amount. 59 on that one. What that tells me is... Where's Clark? Is that their first stop or second stop? Because if that's their last stop, that means they've filled up these guys. 50, 40, okay, that's looking good. 46, 27. So not great, but maybe this was getting really low. So maybe next time they deliver, they'll get a bunch. The other thing is these two ships are literally on top of each other. You need to wait. I don't want you going right behind the other one. The whole point was for you to... Yeah, that's a problem. I can't split them up. It's almost like you want routes, like bus routes, right? What's the other? Where's B? Okay, I think we can let it go now. It'll go here, and then it should start going on its trade route again. Okay. Are you two identical as well? No. What about you two? You're different. Okay. Just like to see them generally split up, the ones that are bringing the same stuff. They're still not tearing down their things. Maybe just get a few new people. Yeah, we'll hire a few more here. Okay, so we were going to do whiskey distillery. I get sidetracked. It's almost done. Cool. So what do I want to do? Wheat burners. Now we don't need a ton of this because not a lot of people are going to eat it, and we're just basically shipping it to the lady for taxes. So let's start with 4 of them. I guess that's all I can fit. Put a cabinet in the middle. Barrel down here on the side. Sure, we'll get 2 of them just for awesome look. This will be our input. I'm going to actually do 2 sets of input. Oops, and then 2 outputs here. Let's do them here. Okay. And then we can hire people once it gets done. Now let's build a well. I think that's tier 2. And we'll build a few of these. I'm just going to build 1 for each distiller, or each whatever these are. Wheat burners. Have room for another one if we need it. Let's go and hire 8 new people for the workers that we're about to put into these buildings. And we'll just let that go. How's this going down here? Okay, so let's get a few things for our inputs and outputs. So this is going to have a bunch of diamonds stored here. She still has not moved. And then we're also going to get picture frame paintings. Yeah. Okay, and then canvas will be an intermediate on this step, as well as, let's look at this again. So painting studio requires canvas and indigo, so we do an indigo farming on here, and then the frame maker takes wood and cotton. So we'll probably need another wood maker down here. Okay, well, we are bringing wood. Maybe we just leave it as importing wood and he can do a little bit. What else? I think we don't have any other inputs or outputs for this entire island, so maybe I overdid it on the stockpiles. Okay, that's fine. If she would move out of the way. Like, I'm tempted just to fire you, lady. Will you move out of the way if I... No, she's still just gonna... There she goes. Okay. Hire you back. No, got that one. Cool. So this is tier 3, so they need coffee. No, don't follow this lady around. Fancy clothes. Wine, and they're gonna need meat as well, but I put this thing right in the wrong place. Somebody move this, please. There he goes. Okay. So yeah, let's get just a little bit of wood on site. So we need a wood cutter, yeah. Do it something like that. Needs to be 8 by 8. Still needs more. There we go. All right, so she should give it a ton more wood than this guy can hire. But if we find out that we're running low on wood, then maybe we'll make a sawmill. That's all, yeah, it's all tier 1 workers still, so we should be fine just providing them with fish. Okay, how is our whiskey distillery coming? Oh, it's done. Sweet. Hire the 4 people for that. Hire a few people for the wells. All right, so they should bring in wheat from the farms that are right here. My mouse scroll's not working. Water from these wells, and then there should be plenty of barrels coming from this guy. Cool. From that Cooper. It's possible we might need another Cooper table. We'll see how it keeps up with our wine. Oh, we were going to check this. Oh, yep, this is not big enough. So I just fill it in. Maybe not completely filled, but we'll add a few more. No, I'm just going to fill it in. Oh, at this point, we are just trying to beat the game, not make it look pretty, right? All right, they are delivering. We've got some whiskey cooking up, burning up. I guess they're stirring. Is that how they're doing this animation here? Oh, they're hungry. They didn't even finish any and they're already hungry. Oh, I didn't show you the other thing I did. I did a few more things this island. I made a second market so that people working up the north don't have to go all the way down. That seemed to help a lot. They don't have to walk as far. And then I built a whole huge more slaughterhouse because I was just running out of sausage and meat. Now we're getting tons. I built a whole nother cow farm. I expanded the pig farm. So yeah, we're getting a lot more of the meat now and the leather. So I expanded the tailor, get 2 more looms. Oh, I got more cideries. So yeah, I did a lot in between. Let's check here. Do we have any more gold? Oh, we do. Let's get that gold. Oh, you know what I need to do is I need to say you. Oh yeah, okay. Limit pickup to ships. That's what I wanted. I didn't want anybody to steal it out of here. How are we getting? We're at 9.9. We're a third of the way there. Okay, are you guys ready to upgrade? We need. I'm nervous to do this. This is where it all could go down. Add a harbor. And we again need to move it up like this. Okay. We'll say deliver some bread. The mouse is having problems. Oh, come on, mouse, not now. Cider. And clothes. Okay. Good luck. Now we're going to have a big problem right away because they're going to put 50 in the stockpile and then also try and get 50 in the stall as well. So that's going to, our surplus is going to take a hit. All the boats are stuck right around here. Look at them all. How's our taxes doing? Look how many she's taking. 38 every month. Oh my gosh. We have so many people. And it looks like we're getting hit on cotton. Oh, wine is a problem. Bread's doing okay. Bread's recovered. Simple clothes now? Oh my gosh, it's sheep. We're having a problem with sheep. I don't have space. I'm gonna have to take out this wheat farm. Get more sheep. Problem with having one big farm is if there's a plague, it will kill a percentage of the farm. So what if we build a second sheep farm? Oh my goodness. Okay, I do want to remember they're delivering 100 to the other islands, so the surpluses are going to be hit for a while. Doesn't mean that we're losing. Let's check on this wine. Holy crap, there's so many people running around. Can you guys prioritize this? Need more people just doing general stuff? Yeah, you better enjoy your taxes, lady. Do we actually have any whiskey? Or have they delivered it over here yet? Hey, we've got 18 whiskey already. Cool. Brilliant. So we've made 3 of the items involved in the end game. So we just need the paintings and the jewelry. But I think I need to take a pause here and just let the island run just a little bit. Sometimes when you expand to a new island, you just need to give it a minute to even out, to rebalance. Otherwise, if you try to move too fast, it's just going to all fall apart. So let me run the game a little bit, just kind of do some maintenance. Come back next time. We're going to get the jewelry and the paintings done and hopefully get this lady off our back because she's taking so much from us. If you guys enjoyed this episode, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.